For problem number 12A, we're given a lot of numbers. We're given a lot of dates, pork production in China, and I wanted you to be aware that you can designate the x values of 0, like the x value of 0 to be the year 2000. So let's say x is the number of years after the year 2000. This is a helpful tool, so you don't have to keep typing in the same numbers over and over again. So 0 represents the year 2000, 1 represents the year 2001, and I've already input all the data. Now I'm going to go ahead and calculate the line of best fit. I'm going to type a 4 for linreg, and I'm going to store that value in Y1. And when I store the value in Y1, I get my X, or my A and my B, meaning my slope and my Y-intercept. So we're going to go ahead and let Y equal then 2053.167x, and then plus 39,758.667. So that is our line of best fit, and that's been stored in my Y1. So let's circle that. That's our Y1. That's part A. Part B, use your linear model to predict how many metric tons of pork will be produced in 2025. Well, I want to find Y being the number of metric tons in the year 2025. So because my X equals the number of years, and you should write that down, after the year 2000, so this is the key here, X is the number of years after 2000. In my calculator, I'm going to type in 25 for the year 2025. So the Y of 25 is 2053, I'm going to round to the nearest whole number, times 25, plus 39,759. And I'm going to type this into my calculator. I'm going to do Y1 of 25 on my calculator because I don't want to have to type all that. I don't want to have to. First of all, I want to use the exact value. I want to use. See how long these digits are? This is more of an exact value than the rounded values that you see here. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and type in vars y variables y1 of 25, and this is estimating the number of metric tons of pork that will be produced in the year 2025. So that's about 91,08783. So about 0.83. So about 91,087 metric tons of pork in the year 2025. And then it says use your linear model to predict when production is likely to reach 100,000 metric tons. So just past the year 2025, but what I want to find out is when does Y equal 100,000 metric tons? So we set 100,000 equal to this function, 2053x plus 39,759. And we're going to solve for x, and we already know how to do that. We let y2 equal to 100,000, and let's just draw the graph. But sometimes you have your numbers on your graph set in such a way that it's relating to the last problem that you did on your calculator. But in order to get the numbers close, at least, we're going to go ahead and zoom 9, and zoom 9 will give us a pretty good pretty good window, and then we're pretty close once we hit zoom 9. But we want to get all the way up to a Y max past 100,000, and so we want to, let's say, go to 120,000, and that'll at least show us the Y max. Now it looks like we have to go way out there to the right. And remember, it's going to be about 25 years after 2000, after the year 2000, to get to 91,000. So we want to make sure our X max gets way past 25, so maybe 40, and we'll go out to 40 years past. And so that did it. And so we see that 40 gave us at least enough of a window where we could see both graphs. And we want to second calculate, intersect, enter, enter, enter. And if you just keep doing that, you can see 29.34 years after the year 2000. So in the year 2029 and change. So year 2029 will be a little less than 100,000 and likely reach. So a little after, in between the 2029 and so when X is equal to about 29.34. So between 2029 and 2030. So that's the answer to the question, like in between the years 2029, so somewhere in 2029. That's when we're going to reach 100,000 metric tons, likely.